Chelsea grinds the rock to Sham in a 5-1 Europa Conference League win at the Stamford Bridge that saw Chelsea qualify for the Conference League, being unbeaten, and that's the first time we are ever doing it in any UEFA or any European tournament. But first of all, before we dive into everything that we have to do in this match review / analysis, welcome back to the channel. This is Papino's Football. Smash that, drop a like on the video, you get me, and at the end of the video you like what I'm doing here, you should definitely subscribe to the channel. So let's get into it. So obviously, we'll first of all get into the lineup, talk you guys through what happened in the game. Obviously in the lineup, they were a little bit surprised. I wasn't really surprised not seeing Romeo Lavia like I predicted in my preview, and I wasn't equally I was like, it was almost everything I called almost happened. So here's the lineup. Flip Ferguson in goal, Josh Achampong, Axel Disasi, Renato Vega, Marco Kurela, Kenan Drewsby-Hall, Cassidy, Nani Madueke, Christopher Nkunku, Tyreek George, and Marc Guiu. I think in my preview it was Pedro Neto instead of Nani Madueke, who actually played for only 45 minutes. And one thing I like about this, like when I saw us play, it was like only Disasi was the only one sitting back. We often see Renato Vega and Marco Kurela, interchanging. Actually, you get me, one moves, one stays back, you get me, and which was very good sight to behold, you get me, and that made us solidly good. Even though Shamrock, the striker John Kenny, who I spoke about highly in my preview, didn't really do much. Obviously they got a goal, but it wasn't much, you get me. Obviously, when the match started, the away side of the Stamford Bridge are going crazy, you get me. When Christopher Nkunku actually wanted to take a corner, the fans throwing, is it two shoes? Yeah, I think it's 2 shoes in the field, disrupting the match at some point. Later they stopped, and then we picked up. Yeah, the match started going, and in the 22 minutes, Marc Guiu scores. Marc Guiu scores from a defensive error. From the Shamrock side, and this is what I don't understand. I don't understand why teams want to play from the back. I don't understand the obsession of playing from the back. You watch teams like Southampton, who wants to play from the back. You don't have the facilities to play from the back. And this is one thing, like I said against Southampton, I said if we had someone like Jackson, and Guiu is a type of Jackson type of striker because they are really good on pressing, you get me. Obviously, we saw how he pressed the goalkeeper and they made a lot of mistakes. This was the horror show. They gifted us our first 2 goals. You get me? And the first goal, Guiu scores from a defensive error. I think the ball was passed and the keeper was out of the line to come and catch the ball, and then defender kind of nods it, and then Guiu gets a hold of it and scores it. As if that was all. Yeah, in the 24 minutes, 2 minutes later, Shamrock attacks, shoots, Flip Ferguson saves, which was a very good save, by the way. And then in the 25th minutes, they took a corner from the save that Ferguson, from the ball that Ferguson put out for a corner, and they took a corner which came in, and they scored from a deflection by Poom. I think it's Mark Poom or something, a player, I don't know the name. It was a deflection. Actually, the keeper didn't really have much to do. It was nobody's fault. Actually, the goal was nobody's fault, you get me. And it looks like it is going to be like a very good it's going to be like, they are up for it. Like I said maybe our players will like take their foot off the gas because okay, already we are qualified. No matter what, we'll be in the top 8, no matter the result we get this tonight. But actually this win kind of gets it running. In our last 10 matches we have only drew 1, and we have won our 9 matches in a row. This is 9 straight matches in a row. That's crazy. For where we are from last season, from preseason, I was like, this is going to be a very long season, bro. It's just funny how things change. It's just funny how results can change, you get me. So let's move on. So, and then in the 34 minutes, Marc Guiu scores a goal from what? Defensive error. Yeah, an error again. I've forgotten what happened in this one, but it was from a defensive error as well. I think the ball was I think they played the pass to Nkunku, and the defender kind of pulled it out. The keeper wasn't there, and Marc Guiu scores again, giving us his 2nd goal, and actually his 5th goal for Chelsea, and his fifth goal in the Conference League. When Marc Guiu made it too, and the Chelsea fans were singing, what was they saying again? We are singing, are you Tottenham in disguise? So Chelsea fans were bantering the Shamrock fans and asking them, are you Tottenham in disguise? Obviously, they are worse than Tottenham. They are worse than Tottenham. But this is what we expect when we go to a team as low as Shamrock. Bah, I predicted 3-1, and these people, they went way beyond my expectation. I'm telling you, way beyond my expectation. And in the 35th minutes, guess what? Marc Guiu makes it a hat trick. Okay, no, he didn't make it a hat trick. Actually, he gets another chance from an error again. But the keeper, there was a defender kind of saved it this time around. And the 40th minute, Kenan Drewsbury scores from what? The defensive error again. Bro, this team, they are so shambolic. What a rubbish team, bro. What a rubbish team. And one thing I appreciate is like the form we are on. Like it's very delightful to behold what Chelsea are on right now. And I think that was it for the no, wasn't it? So at the 45 plus 3 minutes actually, Marc Guiu makes it a hat trick from a Madueke assist. Bro, that was a very fine crossing from Madueke. Madueke was very solid in this match. He only played for first half, but he was very solid. He had very good ball carrying, made some few crosses. But the Shamrock defender, I think at the first 10 minutes they had their shit under control. But when they started losing it, you get me? They started losing it. So in the 45 plus 3 minutes, Marc Guiu makes it a hat trick from a crossing from Madueke. I think, a header, So, and that was it for the first half, and then we proceed into the second half. That was it for the first half, and in the second half, we saw Noni Madueke leave for Relive to come in. And obviously, the second half, we are 4-1 up already, so it was kind of a cruise control the game. We controlled the game basically in the second half. Nothing much really happened, obviously, but in the 53 minutes, Christopher Nkunku shoots a ball outside the box, which was saved by the goalkeeper, actually. You get me? For a corner. But and we played a bit here and there. And 5 minutes later, Marc Guiu makes it 5-1, scoring his second goal. I think that is his second goal for Chelsea? No, but he has scored 2 goals in a row. He scored obviously in our weekend win against Brentford, and he scored today, and he hits that celebration. That is celebration that hits in the weekend. He hits it again in this match. You hear me? And immediately after the goal, we saw likes of Guiu out for Felix, and then Disasi in for another Cobham graduate, another Cobham academy player coming, Campbell. You get me? Obviously, Cobham graduate because Tyreek George and Josh Achampong were obviously pushed in. I think they have been graduated and they have been inducted in. They have been senior citizens of Chelsea Football Club. They are the senior team now. They got their locker room, their lockers and stuff like that. Today, actually, before the match, they were moved from the academy to this. So, congratulations for a team that has no. They say our academy player will not have a chance because we made numerous offside. I'm laughing, but that's not what we are talking here. So in this 2 minutes after Felix came in, he had some few shots here and there. I think he had a shot that went out, and he had another one that the keeper saved. And we saw likes of Relive, Campbell. I think we saw in the 80th minutes, Hall was out and Asaki came in. Felix had few chances here and there. I think generally the players were solid. Jorgensen wasn't really tested. Disasi solid, calm. We weren't really tested at the back line. Our defense was obviously. They are kind of holiday, you get me? Our defense was on holiday mode. Midfielder Cesare Casida, solid. You get me? I think he slowly growing into the player I expect and I know he could be. You get me? He's a very big prospect. You get me? Obviously, likes of Andre Santos might get the whole high, but Cesare Casida, he's solid. He's really solid. Maybe not. Maybe Santos kind of edge, or Santos is better, but that is very good. He has been good this season. He has been good when called upon. Drewsby Hall, he didn't really. I think in the first few minutes of the game, he kind of, he wasn't really. But with time, he grew into the game. Christopher Nkunku solid, got an assist on him. Okay, Tyreek George, what a talent, bro. Very good. Very good. He played well, and one thing I like about him, he has been consistent. He has been dropping 7 points, more than 7.5 performance in every of his matches. The consistency for me, anytime he's called up, I think this is his straight start for in this conference league, and I think the next step is for him to get a goal. Marc Guiu, absolutely the standout performer, man of the match, 5 goals in the last 2 matches. Very solid. I think for a 5 million, he's a bargain. He's a flipping bargain. Yeah, you get me. So yeah, that's the video here. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. You go be.